Okay. So let us see. Oh my lord. Sign in the chat. Oh, I don't want to sign in the chat. Hello, 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 hello. Meaning, I guess I'm gonna have to like be on the other. Ayo, ayo, ayo. What's good? What's good? About to start it. You're the first one here. So you're gonna get your name down first. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta move this. Can you do Zona? Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to like cause this thing just keeps on popping out the chat where I don't want it. Okay, good. Now it's there. That's better. Meaning like I think I need to open the stream on my phone to see it, I think. See like this. So I could actually see it, meaning like it has a thing on here that like I could like log in, but it always wants me to log in like every single time. And I'm like, bro, why do we have to log in every single time? But it's okay. Can you do Zona? Yeah. Can you guys click the like and share it with your friends and all that good stuff? Plan to be here for at least an hour. And like all my lives like that I did on the other platform, like those never stay up, right? But these, all these are gonna stay up. Zona, right? Yeah. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday. How's my day going? It's all right. It's all right. I'm happy that the stream hasn't like had one of those things pop up that says like encoding, you know, error or some shit. Caps, what's good, bro? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Why you ain't doing posting that much anymore? You mean on the other platform? Yeah, well, because they have rights to everything we post on there now. Now that it's owned by an American company, they changed their privacy policy so that if you use the platform, which we all do, if you upload to the platform, they own it. They could sell it. They could not give you any recognition for it. I'm not cool with that. You know? Like I gave 4 years of constant, just transparent styles, right? But if they're gonna go, now that it's an American company, now they have the ability to sell all that stuff. Like I'm not gonna give them more than what I've already given. So like on YouTube, there's not that clause like that. This is still my content. They can't just sell it off, you know? So, I mean, as artists, like, you don't want your creations being sold. You don't want AI to learn art from your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we're not getting paid at all for it or no recognition. Bro, that's crazy work right there, my man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, there's certain shit we can't do. That's one of them things. Like, yep, no. No. Now, if it was different, like if they give actual recognition to the artists that create the content, like, okay, that's cool, I could work with that. Or if they give us anything, any monetary value for allowing our content to be used to train your AI system, right? Like, even if you gave us anything, I'd probably work with that. They're not even giving us 50 cents, bro. Not $5, not nothing. And I have like 2,000 plus videos. And that's not even including all the lives that I gave them too. Because you have to understand, if I did it on their platform, they have it and they own it. You know? So yeah, that's why I'm not formally doing it on TikTok. And for all the people that still are, I mean, they're probably okay with it, you know? Like, they're probably like all right with it, like kind of like, oh well, whatever. But like, I mean, nah, I'm not gonna be okay with that. Because imagine this, right? Imagine you're the artist, you're not getting paid for the stuff really, right? And then a company that made 33 billion with a B last year alone can't figure out a way to give the creator some money for it. Like, bruh, that just doesn't work with me. So that's why I'm only here on YouTube with it now, because of that. If they didn't change that, I would still be over there doing lives, doing names, no problem. But nah, I don't want to give rights to anything. Just like if someone copied something that I did here, like, dude, I'm being recorded creating it. Once I create it, it's copywritten to me. You get it? Just like anything you guys create. If you do this, that's copywritten. You get it? By you. Because you just made that little design. It might look like shit, but that's your shit. You get it? That's how that goes. So like, people that think they're like, oh, well, I could just copy that and then use that as my logo. Like, yeah, bro, that's a great way to get sued. And that's a great way to lose all your profits because you wanted to cut a corner and then steal an artist's art, you know, off the internet and act like, oh, he'll never find out. He has no friends. Like, okay, sure. Vigo, so this is Zona. You like this one? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You have crazy handwriting, bro. Thank you, man. A lot of artwork that's already been posted online, AI learns from it. I mean, that's true. And another thing that AI doesn't know how to read, AI doesn't know how to read script at all. So like, if you just sat here, wrote script, a complete note in script, AI would be like, I can't read that, bro. What you want me to do with that? Can't read that. If it's print, they can read it. If it's graph, they can't read it. And if it's script, they can't read it. They don't even know how to form it. Just like I think it's also crazy that the kids nowadays in schools are not being shown how to do script. Like, that ain't gonna work for me, man. I loved learning the script in school. I thought that shit was so cool. We're doing it caps now. What about a swampy gothic lettering? Swampy gothic? I mean, that sounds like very subjective and specific. I think your vision of swampy gothic could be different than mine completely. A lot of you guys that do graffiti, though, you guys should get into graphic design, learning how to create your letters into actual fonts, like actual fonts that you could actually sell them bitches. And you could have like a whole font family. Appreciate your craft. Hey, thank you, thank you. Do TRX. Yeah, I got you next. I was just making sure I got caps. Caps. Louis didn't do his live today. I was like, oh no. Where's Louis? Because like Louis is like a staple on Saturday and Sundays. You already know, man. It's like when Louis don't show up, we'll be like, what's going on? There's something. There's a glitch in the matrix. Something's off. Something's not right. Louis is not online right now. You know? But he deserves the break, you know? Because streaming live is not easy. It's not. People just think, oh, you just go live. Like, you actually have to talk to people, though. You know? And if you can't communicate about what you're creating and stuff, then cooked, right? But Louis is good at that, so. Caps. Zona and caps. Came out dope as hell, bro. Thank you. Anytime, bro. Anytime. So now we're doing TRX. Is TRX a crew? Because I know it's a car. Because fuck, man. Do you work for Dodge or something? You guys might be in here trying to get your new logo done. They're like, let's get some ideas for the new TRX logo. Make shit, man. If it's going for that, you guys know. I'm gonna see that shit, and I'm gonna see you later. Yeah. Like, hi. I remember doing that on live. I think I have proof of doing it on live. Oh shit, if I have proof doing it on live in the sketchbook. Yeah, they'd be cooked. Cooked? How? Well, because if I'm live streaming me creating a version of a logo that they just, you know, stole from me because they like this, right? Yeah, they'd be cooked. Cooked. Cooked in court. But I think a lot of artists don't realize that. As soon as you do stuff right here, it's copywritten. Literally. And it will hold up in court. Because yeah, there's a lot of people that try to steal from artists or do steal from artists. So don't do that. That ain't good. TRX. Remember I did an X letter study. I think it was a couple days ago, right? On this live, we did it. We did all these X's because like I don't like X's, but this X came out good. I like it. I'll fuck with it. Yo, mate, can you do Tom? Wait, I think I have to get somebody else's first. Let's see. Hold on. Well, obviously, it's left up to interpretation, brother. I mean, there's swampy gothic lettering. Whenever I think of gothic lettering, I feel of like Old English is not gothic though. But I go there. But I mean, I don't think I make a lot of swampy stuff. No. I do drips. Yeah, but swampy, full on swamp. I don't think I have. I could probably conjure something up, but can you do Void Junior? Appreciate your craft. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate that. So Void Junior. Why is it Junior? You know someone writes Void, right? He's from the UK. He does like a whole bunch of like dope 3D stuff. So like if you were Void Junior to me, I guess you would be his son. And you guys see how I just go with the line, just throw them out there like wah. See, wah, done. Try to make quick, deliberate lines. See, quick, deliberate. Because if I do something slow, sometimes it doesn't come out good. But that one came out fine. But it's just a point. See how fast I made that line? It's already done. It looks clean and it's sharp. Void Junior. But yeah, someone definitely writes Void. They don't write Void Junior, so. But I mean, to be fair, if someone wrote ASEC Junior, I would kind of look at them like. I gotta put the date. What's the date? The 21st. 3/21/26. Thanks, man. That's dope. Appreciate you, man. I made this part of the D a little bit too skinny, I'd say. I should have made it more this thickness or this thickness. But I don't know why I did that. Probably because it's the first one. You get it? Like, you know, it's the first sketch I did of this thing. So give me just a little bit of grace. Right. Because this is balanced good. This is balanced good. But this, you see it though, right? See what I'm pointing out, right? This should have been thicker. Should have made this letter just a tad thicker. Because this is the issue right here. You guys could clearly see it. And if you can't, you should be able to now. Like, what are you crying about? Like, this is not big enough, man. This side, no bueno. Other people would be like, oh, it's fine, it's fine. It's like, it's not fine to me. No. And that right there is what always pushes me to refine my shit every time, every single thing. But that's good though. Like, you want that, Tom. Because there's a lot of people that I'd say can do graffiti, but I feel like they don't really care that much about it. Whereas me, nah, I care about it. You could tell how I create, right? Like, they're like, he's making very specific stuff all the time. I wonder why. You know, it sounds like he's got a good understanding of what graffiti has always been about. It's always been about style, bold, sharp lines, and stylistically balanced letters that just smack you in the face. Like, that's nice. That's what I think graffiti is. Tom, there you go. Like, some people would say this is a throw up. This is definitely not a throw up. No, this is more like a simple style piece, if anything. A throw up is usually more letters that are like bubble style. This is not bubble style. But some uneducated people or new people, they'll be like, oh, I like that throw. And I'm like, that's totally not a throw at all. Tom, do you think I made this tail like too much? Like, I'm asking you guys, do you guys think that this could be too much of a tail? Or maybe should the tail have come this way? Why I say that, because if you take this tail, right, and you bend it too much this way right here, people could clearly see that as a J. Because I see it as a J. Like, it can go that way. Like, if I added like a little round thing right there, like they do sometimes, like, dude, it would look like a full-on J. But it's a T. But that's the point. Like, you can take things just a tad too far and then you crash. But if you just keep it just enough, it's a T. People will be like, yeah, it looks like it's a T, right? Yeah, it's a T. If anyone tried to say that that was a J right now, I'd be like, nah, I don't. Nah. Definitely a T though. And yeah, bro, I just think homie needed some time off. He's definitely missed when he doesn't go live, but he'll be back tomorrow, thankfully. Yeah, because like, bro, like 6-hour lives, even 4-hour lives, man. That's a long time. It's not a short period of time. And he's doing full on pieces, like full on, from like sketch to full color to full detail, everything. So it's like, if people are there to copy, like, he's giving them tons to like literally copy, but that's a byproduct of it. Like, you know, you're gonna have people that are gonna come here and actually learn, and then there's gonna be people that come here and be like, that's perfect, I'm gonna copy that, that's my style now. And then people are gonna look at him like, that's not graffiti though, where's your style? You know? So I'm here for the ones that are actually gonna get a lot from it and then really refine themselves and become the best that they can be. And it doesn't matter if they're 13 or 33 or my age. Like, everyone can get something from it. Like, that's the way I'm trying to frame these lives. So people get something from it. It's not just writing names. It's writing names and then getting some of the thought process behind creating of them, you know, like the whole how I went into the T, how it could be a J if I just bent it more to the left just a tad, could look like a J, right? Like all those small things. Yeah, I think that's beneficial because if anyone showed me stuff like this when I was coming up, at any level of coming up, bro, I'd be way better. I'd be way better. Like I had no mentor. In the 90s, like everyone that was painting was like 5 to 7 years older than me. So they were not trying to fucking show me shit, man. It's not like nowadays where like you'll find some people that show you shit. In the 90s, bro, nah. These motherfuckers, like, you figure it out or sink or swim. Literally, sink or fucking swim. Cost, right? Cost. Don't take my S's either. Ooh, fuck that one up. There we go. And all these letters, they look small here, right? But nah, in real life, that's a fucking 6 foot wide K, 7.5 feet tall. And I don't sketch those fucking lines. Like, it's and then like half of the K is done. It's not like, oh, hold on, let me see. Because I do see people doing that, and I'm like, bro, how do you not know just to, you know, you know? Come on, man. And then I also feel like a lot of people, from kids to adults, think that they're gonna find styles, graffiti styles of their own that they originate with practicing maybe a couple hours a week. It's like, nah, bro, you ain't gonna find shit with that. You're gonna find, the only thing you're gonna find with an hour's worth of practice a week is a fucking headache and mad regret. You know, because people over here practicing 2 hours a day because they want to improve and get better. So like if you're practicing 1 hour a week, like, bro, these other people are just running by you. You might as well just like hang it up. But put the work in, because all the graffiti writers that you guys like, they put the work in. They didn't just sit here and be like, okay, now I know graffiti. Like, nah, bro. A lot of pen, a lot of paper. It's never been like, oh, I need to have some fancy marker set before I practice. Like, no, you don't need none of that. That's why I'm showing y'all. This is ballpoint pen and lined paper. It looks like I'm doing quite well. You don't need markers. It's like a waste. Go tactically acquire some free pens, bro. They're free. Use them. Lined paper is so ideal for learning how to create styles on. Do you see? There's lines. You could make sure you stay within these lines. And what is that teaching you? Learning how to balance your flow. Like, lined paper is ideal. When people are running around with just plain sketchbooks and they don't know how to create flow yet, I'm like, oh, that's gonna be harder for you. Why don't you give yourself some training wheels? Because I like doing this shit, because it helps me. And I've been creating letter styles for like a long ass time. Like when I stopped with graffiti, I used all this ability to create letter styles for branding and graphic design. And that was super lucrative. Like if you can create like this, bro, color and plug and play. There's so many people in the world that will pay you if you can create stuff that's original. You know? I don't know, but I know. That's why I'm telling y'all. Y'all should just, after graph or during graph, like, get into the habit of learning graphic design too. Because, bro, I can make a whole font with this shit and I could put it on thefont.com. I could have it for free or I could not have it for free. I could have it for $5 or $100. You get it? Even if you make your fucking font $5 and it's a cool font and it's $5, bro, you're gonna get mad sales. You see where I'm going with this? You selling crack in a way, okay? You got dope, but it's a font. You get it? And it's priced well, and it's a dope thing. Graphic designers already got money from their client to go invest in more fonts and stuff to make whatever they need to make for their client. If they see your font on there, it's $5-10, bro, that's easy. Done. That will be perfect for this. And then if 10,000 people download that shit, then what? Bro, that's mad bread. No? I think so. And that's just one font. One. I didn't say the font family that you created. Yeah, how big could a font family be? Well, you could have several different genres of fonts within the whole font family. You guys see what I'm saying? So take your graffiti and not just put it on the wall. Like, also start utilizing it for graphic design. So you can create things that other graphic designers can pay you hand over fist for. You get it? And then all of a sudden, you're the dude that made the meow meow font that everyone likes. Yeah, and it's some wacky ass name. Yeah, Meow Laser, I'm using your name right now. It's a meow meow font. But hey, man, if people are buying it, that's good. He could eat off that shit every month. Legal money. I didn't tell you have to go running around in the streets. Nah, I said, get you a fucking, one of these things that you draw on and draw on that shit, bro. Invest in yourself. Does that make sense? What program do I need to create a font? Well, you should search that because there's many different ones. The best supplies are free. Well, yeah. And you could create free fonts too. This is the thing. Like, I've created several different fonts and several of them are free. But I'll never say which ones I did. Yeah. But, yeah. But that's what I'm telling you guys. You guys could do the same damn shit. And I'm going to be making more of them too. But you guys will create a whole bunch of shit that I'm not thinking about. So then, once I see you guys have a whole freaking font done, uppers and lowers with the numbers and the apostrophes and all that, I'm talking about full, bro. You could be making some guap off that. You guys never seen handwriting fonts? Bro, those are some of the most downloaded fucking fonts because it makes shit looks personal, bro. So like, if you just did a script font in a nice pen that just looks nice, so then the effect looks like a brush. You get it? Like, dude, you can get so creative with fonts. I know you guys have seen fonts. So, but like Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator is one thing that you definitely make fonts in, but there's other programs that you can definitely download and use to make fonts and da 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 da. But like you could make fonts also, but then you have to learn how to refine the kerning between them. So when you type it, it doesn't look all like wonky, like too much space. Like you typed costs, the kerning, which is the spacing in between the letters. So this one might be tight, right? But then between the O and the S, it might have like triple space. And you need to work that out within the font's design. So you have to know you have to trim this letter to make it work better when it's typed, you know? So it's like a lot of people just make a living just creating fonts too. But I just think that you guys have an advantage over them because you guys know how to do graffiti, or you're learning how to do graffiti. So with that, like, bro, the sky's the limit. So get there. Can you do Mano? Yo, are you going back live tomorrow? Here? Like I wasn't planning on it, but I am aware that I need to make more lives here. I need to make more videos here. And that's all the plan. So like everything that, like all this stuff that I was doing on TikTok, none of this shit is going on TikTok anymore. It's all coming here. And it's all gonna stay up. So, but yeah, the lives that I was doing on TikTok were not as long as this. I was doing like maybe half-hour lives, maybe an hour tops. These I be doing 2 hours. Like 1 hour is the minimum here. The longest live he's done was 12 hours, was absolutely insane. He's definitely a big part of everyone's life with the community, not just graffiti wise. I could see that just from his like Discord and all the energy that he puts into the Discord and everything, because running a Discord is not easy. People just think it's a Discord, like, nah, there's mad shit that goes into a Discord, man. But yeah, 12 hours is crazy. Like the longest live stream I did on TikTok, I think was like 5 or 6 hours, and we were doing straight letters the entire time. Like for 6 hours straight, it was me, the style mechanic, Keps, Sky High, and I think Kane Rock. We were doing straight letters and everything for fucking 5 or 6 hours straight. Like, so like he was on one part of the screen, the other guy's on the screen, and it's all right there. But yeah, it wasn't 12 hours though. Fuck. But yeah, shout out to Louis for real. Can you do Mano? I think I can. I mean, I think I could do it, meaning I think I could probably do it easier than most people. Because I practice this shit. But, you know, when I first came back in 2021, I wouldn't have been able to do it like this. No. It wouldn't have been the same. You would be able to tell like there's remnants of graffiti there from like how I did my flow, but it wasn't anywhere compared to like what I do now. So where are you guys all checking in from? I'm in southern Connecticut. We're like 40 minutes from the Bronx, NYC. We've always had so much graph in this area. That's why I've always seen it, you know, like around from. It's gotten less like over the years. Like in the 90s, it was super prevalent. In the 2000s too. But like recently, it kind of like slowed down and it kind of went to crap in a way, in a lot of ways. Like just you could just tell that no one was out there painting, or the people that were painting, like the disconnect between the lower guys, like the guys that are complete beginners. We're not even gonna call them toys. Like the guys that are complete beginners to the guys that are completely killing shit. The disconnect was so fucking far that I'm like, bro, y'all ain't gonna like step up and say like, hey, you do it like that, or you could do it like this, or because the shit on the walls that they doing already looks like ass. So we gotta help them. If we don't, everything's gonna be looking like ass going forward. And then if we don't help them, they're gonna learn, okay, well, I shouldn't help anybody either. And let everybody fall on their face. And then fucking American Graffiti, where graffiti originated, America, would start to look like shit. Guess who's not about that shit? This guy. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna go out here, transparent with my styles. Boom. Man, people would be like, you're gonna copy. You know they're copying. Like, I know. It sucks. They should just learn how to figure out styles and come up with your shit on your own. But you still gotta throw this shit out there, man. Because does it make sense for me just to paint? You know, does it make sense just for me to paint? Like, yeah, sure, a lot of people get inspired by the stuff that I do, but like, that's not me showing how I create. That's just, you're seeing the end result. You know, I'm trying to show some of the sauce, like how the things are created. Because I feel like if I had that when I was coming up, I would be so much better now. Like, I had no mentor, so I would be better. So like, if I would be better, I know that the next generation could definitely learn from it. And it's not just kids from Connecticut that are getting a lot from what I do. They're all over the world, bro, and that's crazy because I'm just a kid from Connecticut. There's like 5 million people in my state. That's it. In Cali, in LA County alone, there's like 5.9 million people in just LA County. So like, if I'm from a state that just only has 5 million people in it, and there's people in different countries that I never even visited, and they fuck with my shit, this shit, that's pretty good. I think I should, keep on putting it out there. That's all. Because the only other option is just to take it with me. And that doesn't make that much sense. You know? Because there's been too many dope writers that, like, if they would have chosen to do anything like this online with their stuff, like, we'd still be able to be around their essence of stuff that they've created. But since they only did it in the streets, it's just buffed now, and then we only have memories. But like, if you put it on the internet, bro, as long as YouTube's around, this shit's gonna be around. Like, I'm not gonna be on Earth. This live will be here spinning 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years, 50 years later. I'm 45. I'm not gonna make it another 50 years. Hell no. No. It's not in the cards. Emano, you're in the cards though. So yeah, I just think that this is the best route for me to take as an artist. Like, yep, people are gonna copy you, but I guess that's a good thing, because that means that you have a style that's something enough that somebody else sees and then be like, you know what, this is dope. This would work great for me. You know? So that's a good thing. Have you ever created any fonts? Yes, several. And I don't ever drop what names the fonts are or anything like that. Just like I don't say anything like about a lot of my life. I keep it very graffiti related. You know, because I don't want the other avenues and things that have happened in my life to make people, anybody, think that that's like a prerequisite to becoming something. Like, no, it's not. Like, nah. You know, like getting these charges or getting this or getting that, like it's not, it doesn't make you tough. You know? You know, it doesn't. It's just not. So I just try to like just keep it focused on graph. People be like, have you been arrested before? I'm like, for graph? Like, yeah. That's light work, you know? So I just try to keep everyone focused like on the graph, because it doesn't matter so much about, yeah, because I've made tons of mistakes that could have definitely not had me talking to you guys right now. That's for sure. So I guess I'm just grateful to be here and blessed to be here. So I'm just like, fuck it, we here. And it's like that. So who is next? So you do in Vector. I got Fresco, but I haven't committed to spending for Illustrator. I mean, you could do it. You could do it on what's the other one? There's another Adobe app. It's missing my brain right now. There's another one that you could use. You know, the pencil. Oh fuck, man. It's slipping my thing, but slipping my brain. But yeah, anything, just search anything, because they might have actual new apps that you can easily create fonts, or easier. Because yeah, it's not easy to create fonts. It's doable, but then it's just like the refining it. Like you might have created the thing, like, okay, we got them. Great. Now type with it. Let's see you type. And you type is all spaced out, double space, triple space, single space, negative space. You're like, oh my gosh, this is what he's talking about. Like, yeah, bro, that's what I'm talking about. You're from Cali, learned from Bay Area writer when I was a teen, took years off trying to learn again. That's what's up. But yeah, when you take your years off, oh, you feel it. You feel it a lot. I know I did. I was like, oh my gosh. Because I was doing everything live too, so it was like pass or fail. So like, if I fucked up any of my lines or anything, like everyone would completely see it. But I guess I did it suitable. That it was like, okay, he did it. So that's good. Can that be a W? Yeah, it can. See, I'm big on doing shit like that too. Just like the other page that I did, I flipped it to make the Q a P. Remember? That was the last live. I was just thinking that this W, come on, man. Well, I think I need a light underneath here to show you guys, but you guys know what I'm saying. If we flip the W upside down, I mean the M, flip the M upside down, and then you have a complete flow that's like going shoom shoom. So this one would be like a shoom 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 shoom. So it's a shoom 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 shoom. Do, 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 do. This is not going to come out exactly how I wanted, but it's going to be close enough. Should have slid these just a tad, I think. Yeah, just a tad. But it's close. But yeah, see, that's... You can tell I'm trying shit, right? Like, I just picked it up, looked at it back and forth, then like, okay, see all that shit to come up with that doesn't look the same. But hey, I'm doing it with pen. It's the first time. But yeah, with paint, yeah, RIP. So that's why you need to like sort it with pen first, because then once you get it down with pen, it's like ink or paint is just nothing. But pen is the way. Meow. That would look sick with a chisel tip. What, this one? With a chisel tip? Nah, I don't think that would look good at all. Chisel tips are great for hand styles and stuff, tags. Like this would not be a thing I would use chisel for. Would any of y'all use chisel tip for this? Because, nah. I wouldn't. Nah, because all those lines would be wrong. Because they would always change. I mean, just the lettering style. Oh, you're talking about just the flow of it. Okay, yeah. If I just did the flow of it with a chisel, I could see that. But if we're making like a simple style like this, like, nah, I wouldn't use chisel for that. I'd love to see some California style writing. Well, I'm not from Cali, so I'm not gonna be able to just pull that out. Like, I'm from the East Coast. I've always lived on the East Coast. So I'm from the East Coast, sadly. I'm not from the West, so I don't see their stuff like I see the East Coast stuff. So like that's probably why you see maybe this looking more East Coast-ish. But I mean, to be fair, like, you know, we in America, like, we both got dope styles on both coasts. All right. So who am I writing next? We've been here 55 minutes. So we did Tom, Cos, Emano, and Meow on this page so far. Is it laggy at all? Is like the stream laggy at all? Because I was trying to make it better. It's all dope. I just didn't know if you could do West Coast stuff. Not at all. It's smooth. Yeah, I don't do West Coast stuff. Like I don't even think that I could. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it because I have no idea. Like I have plenty of friends from the West. Don't get me wrong. I've seen plenty of graph from the West. Don't get me wrong. But have I seen it enough personally for me to conjure it up just like this? Like nah. And if I did do it, I don't think it would be a good version of it. You know, that's for sure. Did I get sleek yet? No, I don't think so. And you see how I make my lines quick and deliberate? If you don't, you should try doing that. You might figure out some new letter styles from it. How? Like, well, because you're doing different type lines. Like if you're doing your lines like this and then you just do them, you might get a different, line. You might have a whole different flow going on. That's all. You know how I always say, like, I hate putting like two E's next to each other because they have to look the same? That's what I'm saying. Like, they have to look quite similar, and it's not easy to do the same one twice right next to each other. Sleek. There you go. See, I try to make a flow that's kind of going whoosh, 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 whoosh. I mean, I've seen stuff like in Cali that looks like this, but is this Cali style graph? Like, I wouldn't say that. Do, 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 do. Sleek. See those E's? They're pretty close. They're pretty close in shape. So I'll fuck with it. Because remember how I said, like, if I had two E's, I would probably make it uppercase and then a lower. Because, like, I feel like you have to make them look pretty synonymous. Well, I mean, these are pretty synonymous. They're pretty close. So. But yeah, it's just an extra, I think it's just extra challenge in a way, because you have to literally create the same shit. If not, people are gonna be like, huh, you ain't do that good, huh? People always looking for something to like jump on you about, like, haha, he messed up that, haha. Especially in graphs, so don't give them stuff to run with. Extremely close, man. Well, that's good. That's good. That's what we want. We want it to be very close. Like, you know. So it's like close enough so people would be like, all right, that's pretty fucking close. But if I made this shit and it just looks off, people would be like, yeah, that shit ain't it, bro. This shit looks horrible. Okay. So now we got Yates. I always thought it was really funny when people just thought that I just had hand styles because I was just tagging. Like, oh, okay, so you see all these hand styles, right? And then you just think, oh, okay, that's all he's got? Like, yeah, all right, bro. I think we have a little bit more in the tank than that. That's for sure. But, you know, people are going to say shit all the time. Like, oh, he's just doing tags because he can't do anything else. I'm like, okay, cool story. But those people that said stuff like that, they're quiet now. It's quiet. Very quiet. I don't know why. Well, it's probably because I started doing straight letters and all this other shit. Freestyle on live, and then they, oh, shit. All right, I'm going to back up quietly. I'm backing up. Okay, we get it. I'm like, thank you. Gosh, you guys are just assholes, huh? But, you know, I'm aware of that. There's always going to be people like that in the culture. Naysayers trying to say you're not this or you're not that. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Last time I checked, it's a show and prove culture. And I've been showing and proving. So there's a lot of people that are like, nah, he got it. And you're just a hater. And that's true. So yeah, don't ever listen to people that say you can't do this, you can't do that because they didn't see you do it yet. Don't even listen to them. Just show them up with your work. That's it. Your work speaks loudly, man. Very loud. So let it speak for you. And let the hater just quietly just back away, like, oh. Yeah, I didn't say that. Nope, that wasn't me. Like, yeah, that's right. It wasn't you. You wish you never said that shit. Like, yeah, I hear you. Yates. Now, can this look like a C? Possibly. Because I created it, so I'm saying it could possibly look like a C. The only way that it could not look like a C is maybe if I brought this up. That would have been maybe better. See, if I would have went up here, just like up here with it, rather than come back down with it. So it would have just went up. But that could still look like a C too, but less of a C. But hey, I think a lot of people would see this other line here, and then they'd be like, isn't that a T though? And especially if we put like more of a line up here, then it would solidify more T. It's gotta be a T, right? Like, yeah, it's a T. 321, 26. Nice to see how other people write my name. Thanks. Anytime, anytime. You like the stream and subbed. Hey, appreciate that. If you guys could all like share this with your friends, that would be great. We're gonna be here for another hour? No, 45 minutes was close enough to an hour, right? So give me some more names. I ain't tired yet. Give me some more names. We have done this so far. This was the other live. See how many different styles? And I did them all in pen. I didn't do like sketch them first and find out what we're gonna do. Like, no. Nope. See, this is A-E-I-O-U. Why did I do that? I don't know. I was coming up with a new E, but I forgot to put it where it's supposed to be. So I was like, okay, now I'm gonna have to use this same structure, create an S from it, which I already have it in my head. It can go like womp, 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 done. So A-S-E would be here, and then another C that would follow this flow, and be watcha, another fucking flow. Yeah. But ballpoint pen, that's it. Ballpoint pen. Don't be sketching shit. Unless it's doing some wild style piece or some shit like that. I get that. I get that. You might want to change your structure up several times. You might want to weave this underneath that, so you need to remove it. I get that. But for all these, I feel it's like very useful to be able to do it just like so. Like how you saw me do it. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Done. Not like, oh, let's think about it and sketch it out first, boys. No, there was no sketch. There was like, yo, that shit's done already. So yeah, you want to get like that. And ballpoint pen will teach you that. Because you always have to get your lines right. Just like paint. Just like paint. How is there two different Yates in here? There's a Yates NL, and then there's a Yates Soner or Yates Oneer. Who's who? Who's who? Am I gonna do another Yates, or is there somebody else that wants a name? Because I know there's enough of y'all here. And I'm here to draw them, so drop them shits. Oh, and I tried to go back and edit the live. I could edit the lives after. I can't upload no extra sound effects like my ducks. Yeah, I can't quack when I swear. That's a thing for me, man. Quack. Yeah, so whenever I swear, which I swear a lot, I got a sailor's mouth. Well, yeah, I put the quack in there. I think that's just funny. It's like, shit, quack. There's another Yates. See, if I put this on the wall, people would be able to read that Yates was there all day, all night, and these letters would be huge. Definitely 5-6 foot wide letters. Bold, clean, in your face, smack your mama. Shit, yeah. Like, oh shit. Oh. That shit would be so cool on the wall. Like, even if I put different 3D on that, because this is just simple drop shadow. Like, if I put full 3D, all sorts of different little jazzy effects, doodads, and all this stuff, text effects. Yeah, it could be a completely different looking thing. That's for sure. You have a lot of subs, man. Yeah, some may say. But it's not like I didn't work for them. I've done a lot of name requests. Like, if I have 154,000 here, there's got to be like that same amount that I've written their names and they've unfollowed or unsubbed. Same with like TikTok. Like, if I wrote like 114,000 people's names, there's got to be another 114,000 that followed to get their name and then unfollowed. Yeah. Because I have every single one. Like, every single name request. Yeah. From the ones that we did in the papers. You know, the long, tall papers that I was doing names with the fucking marker. You know, this one. That's a Montana bold. But it doesn't have the markings on it anymore because it's been used so much. And this is the same tip, but they don't come like that. So, like, if your tip gets like that just from writing on paper, it's safe to say you've written a shit ton of names with that shit. So I have all of those because I used to do them on wrapping paper. So I have a closet filled with all these name request things. And they're all like numbered, dated, everything. And then I have these books. And this is not even everything, bro. Like, there's more books like these over there too. So it's like, there's not just a small amount, and I have like everything that I've written. So like, even if someone's to try to take this and write it somewhere, I'd be like, bro, I have proof 100% I wrote all those things, you know? And in graffiti, you don't ever want to be copying somebody else's style. Like, nah, the graph was a personal thing. You need to create your own style. You know, get inspiration from it, cool, but create your own steez. You know, your own matrix of things. Should make sense. You do name requests? Like, apparently, yeah. Apparently, people like how I write, so I write their names. If I got $1 for each one of my name requests, I'd have a little bit of money right now. But nah. But I just wanted to like try to help the next generation a little bit with what I can. You know, I'm not the last samurai with this shit. Hell no. Not at all. But I know I'm not fucking whack, and I could teach a lot of people a lot of things. Even people that already know some things. Because I might say some shit and they'd be like, oh, I didn't even think of that. Like, it could be something like me talking about, yo, go use your graffiti styles and create some fonts, y'all. Like, don't just sit on it. Like, oh, I just did another sticker. Like, go work on a font, a full-on font that you could put out there in 2026, and in 2046, that bitch is still selling, bro. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, do that shit. Sell that shit for a small amount too. Don't be trying to get greedy. Talk about $20 each. Like, nah, make it like $5, bro. Yeah. People be like, why are you gonna sell it so cheap? Like, you want to make sales or not? Yeah. Last time I checked, you price your shit right, that shit starts flying off the shelves. If you price that shit fucking stupid as fuck, people ain't gonna do shit with it. But I'd say like learning the graffiti is first and foremost, because you have to figure out letter structure before you create a fucking font, obviously, right? Like, yeah, we don't want some 8-year-old that doesn't know letter structure to create a font. But to be fair, we might. Hear me out. Kids type of text is something that people are gonna download too. You know, to make it look like a kid's birthday party. See where I'm going with it? Quickly. And I was like, wait, no, maybe we might need a 9-year-old to write something. Like, yeah, like, and it could be something so simple. Like, the kid's parent just is like, hey, I have a kid. Here, just write this shit. And then you copy the shit that your son drew. You know, any of y'all have kids yet? I don't have kids. That's why I'm able to be here a lot too. Because if I had kids, I wouldn't be able to be here like all the time or anytime. Like on a Saturday at 3 p.m., hell no. They'd be like on my ass or some shit. They'd be like right here or right there talking about, let me see your phone. I'm like, no. But yeah. If you have kids, or you have young kids in your family, you could have them write it and then you just vector it. Vectoring is tracing the actual design. Like, a lot of people could create the actual art, right? But they can't digitize it. What I'm telling you guys to do is be the ones that you could actually create the art and digitize the art also. Yeah. Yeah. Because then you're becoming so much more versatile as an artist. Trust me, bro. There's gonna be people that come across you and see your graffiti styles and they'll be like, oh, can you do a logo for me? And then if you don't know how to do it, bro, you're cooked, right? You're leaving money on the table because you don't know what to do. That's what I'm saying. Learn what to do. And it will be worth it. Okay, so Kesar, Kesar, Kesar. Who's next? Please do Euphoria. Okay. This one I'm gonna have to make pretty condensed because it's so long. Because I have to fit Foria. Sheesha. Why did I go over there with that? Cause why not? If it looks halfway good, do it. You won't know if it looks good or not unless you try the shit. Euphoria. Not a big fan on this A. Why? Because I don't feel like I like how it went there. It should have went more like that. That would have been better, personally. But yeah, that's just how I'm always about my shit. Just like this center, like I don't like this. That's better. You see how I just go back and just edit my shit like instantly? Like, yeah, what the hell is that? What the hell is this? Like, nah, you gotta do better. Because if I looked at every line just kind of like, whatever, I'll get them next time if I mess it up. Like, no, that's not the great mentality to have. You want to make sure you get that ball in the basket, man. Not like, oh, I'll get them next time. Like, yeah, that sounds like they say that shit in the little leagues. We're not in the little leagues here. No. There's people that have been painting longer than I've been alive. This is not little leagues. It's not. So, like, you better just make sure all that shit that you're doing is... Because all these people that have been doing it longer than me, they're going to be looking at my shit, judging my shit. And I don't want to be looked at like some chump because my styles is whack, you know? Euphoria. Should I made these bigger down to there? Well, maybe. Or should I have kept these maybe up here? Maybe. But I got to here and I was like, well, we're gonna have to condense this. And that's how I condensed it, so. It's the first one out though. I never do a logo or anything the first time out and it's like perfect. Like, nah. No. I'll get it close and then I'll just keep on hammering that shit until it's fucking like, okay, now this is fucking good. Nothing less. Nope. Okay, who is next? I mean, we have some time. We have at least 30 minutes, so we could do names twice. You've been doing this longer than a lot of kids been alive too. I mean, that's very, very true. But see, like a lot of kids, they don't like recognize me as a graffiti artist sometimes because I do it here too. They're like, real graffiti artists don't do that. I'm like, they do now. Because last time I checked, there's a lot of valid graffiti writers that fuck with me, period. Like, I follow them, they follow me back. If they didn't like what I do, they wouldn't follow me back. No. They'd be like, hey, fuck you. Your styles are whack. Bye. You know, basic shit. But there's a lot of kids that be like, oh, well, where's your stuff from the 90s? Shouldn't I see it around now? I'm like, bro, have you ever heard of Buff? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Buff, you expect stuff from the 90s to be still running around now. Unless it's a floater, it's not. It's not. I know it's a long nickname. Thanks for this sketch. Anytime. Gotta go, see you around. Keep it up. Hey, no problem, man. I will be here. And you can come back and watch it again. Do berserk for my homie. Sent link. Not sure if he'll tap into chat. Okay, I'll do it. But it's cool, like, meaning all those people that try to act like I, didn't paint before, and that I'm just some random guy from the internet just does graffiti. I'm like, okay, you could throw your shade all you want, bro. Just be prepared for getting it back, you know? Meaning, like, oh, like they're gonna come around and be like, oh, okay, you're all good now, ASEC. I like your stuff, da da da. I just thought you were some, like, that's a cool story, bro. I don't fuck with you. Bye. You want to talk all greasy and say this, that, and the next thing about me. Oh, but then when people start fucking with me, then okay, now I'm cool now. Like, yeah, all right, bye. I'm here for the people that recognize me. And if they don't recognize me, that's cool. They could leave. They could act like I don't exist. And I would be fine with that. Because I'm fine with acting like they don't exist either. So it's a very cold world, so I just allow them to set it off on how cold they want it to be for them. Because I'm being warm. I'm being kind. I'm giving back to the community. They're just trying to stop that. I'm not going for none of that shit, man. I don't know. If there's a small group of people that get a lot from what I do, I come back for those people. It doesn't need to be like a vast amount of people. Nah. Like y'all said before in this chat, like, oh, you have a lot of subscribers, man. I'm like, yeah, but they're not all here. How many people is in this chat right now? 6, 7, 8? That's not 156,000 people here. But why am I still here? Because I'm here for those people that are here for me. If y'all support my art and you enjoy what I create, then I fuck with y'all too. You know? Because like I know I was one of you guys before. And if there was something like this on YouTube, like, yeah, I would be there. There's a lot of people that I could throw shade on. Oh, and I should, because I don't really fuck with what they do. But I'm not gonna do that. Nope. But yeah, I don't fuck with people that just talk. Like, they just talk. Like, I need to see that you actually create graffiti. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? And then I need to see you actually paint the graffiti in the streets with real paint for me to recognize and respect you as a graffiti artist. If you're just making content around fucking graffiti and you're just talking about like, oh, I'm not listening to that shit, bro. You don't paint. No one knows you from painting in the streets at all. Like, I'm not gonna listen to you, and I don't think other people should. That's what I think. That's what I think about other people that talk about graffiti stuff but don't actually get in the streets and do any of it at all. And then they make books about it, and then they show their face. Like, bro, how are you showing your face on the internet if you do graffiti? You don't do graffiti if you're showing your face. Yep. Period. So I don't like people that do shit like that. I'm gonna show you how to do graffiti. I'm like, well, why am I able to see what you look like right now, full on? Because last time I checked, you gotta paint in the streets to do graffiti, and then you're not gonna want to show yourself on fucking the internet if you actually paint the streets. Like, I'm not here to get no fucking fines. Hell nah. Those fines be crucial as fuck, man. So, whenever you see anyone, anywhere, showing graffiti, how to do graffiti, anything graffiti, and you could see their face, I'm just gonna continue doing this. Yeah, that's what I think about it. Because this shit's just cringe, just literally cringe to me. Like, Louis doesn't show his face because he really paints. So yeah, it's a warning sign that you guys can see now. Like, if people are talking to you about graffiti, but you can clearly see their whole face, they are not wearing a mask, like, bro, you don't really do graph. And especially if they got a fucking book or some shit, you know, they trying to sell a book or some shit too. I'm like, bro, what the hell? Like, last time I checked, that any type of books or anything that I would want to read about graffiti would be from someone that actually did graffiti in the streets and in walls and stuff, not in books. No. Because you have to be able to make these letters on the wall. Like, you can give me a can of paint right now and I can make these on the wall as a hollow efficiently. Like, I don't have to fix it. And that's what you want. Because that's real graph. Like, going out there, bust it out, boom, efficient, good, clean, done. Yeah. So we did another berserk. Yeah, clowns do that shit for real. So we got berserk like this, and then we have berserk like this. Yo, drop your name. We got like, how many minutes? We got like 25 minutes left. We've been here for an hour and 34. So give me some more names, man. We're gonna finish this shit up strong. Massa? You want Massa done? You want MASA? Yes? No? Maybe so. Okay. Massa. There you go. Make sure you guys click the like on the on this live. I gotta get better at reminding everybody to make sure to click the like on this video. Yeah, help it boost the algorithm. You've been writing that for 9 years? Oh, that's what's up. Massa. Yo, fire. Your style crazy. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. So we'll have enough time to do names a third time. Maybe I should just slow down. I think I draw too fast. Yep. What if I did that? Would that work? Y'all be like, no, go back to the... Because I feel like I'm just getting through them too fast. Massa, 3 different times. Try another one for me, Euphoria. Hope for the letters fit. I'll make them fit this time. That's a really long one though. Euphoria. Pause. Euphoria. We have made it fit. It has fit. So do you guys like these longer lives, or does it not matter that much? Because if it does not matter, guess what your boy will not be doing? Longer lives. But if you like the longer format of the lives, we'll continue to do these longer. Because on TikTok, it was always 30 minutes pretty much. A long live would be an hour. So these being 2 hours is supposed to be an extra little treat, and that they stay up too. Whereas like all the TikTok ones always got taken down. It was only like you saw it, and if you were there, good for you. If not, RIP. Euphoria. This name is so long though. And I think I did it. I should have slid this. I don't know what I was thinking. Meaning I should have literally started this. It's Euphoria. I need all the space I can get. But we'll see if we can make it compute. Be close though. Nah, we'll make it. Most of it, right? Most of it. Yo, I'm back. Welcome back. Not even a real graph name. I mean, what, Euphoria? I mean, yeah. Because like, yeah, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I don't know anybody where in 8 characters. Wait, I might. Hold on. REVENGE fuck. I know Revenge. Revenge got 8 characters. But he doesn't be bombing with the shit. He does pieces. And his pieces take a long time, bro. It's like, you know, he's writing 8 freaking letters. I'm writing 4. Vigo, yeah, you were the first one in here. That's for sure. And welcome back. What do you think about the longer lives here on YouTube, Vigo? Do you like the longer format? Do you feel like the 2-hour lives here is beneficial? Or would a 30-minute live do? You get it? Because if the longer format, if me being here for over an hour, because we've been here an hour and 46 minutes so far, does the longer format, do you like it? I'm asking my viewers because my viewers are the ones that are watching it. So if they want to see 15-minute live streams, I'm going to try to do 15-minute live streams. Now, if they say 12-hour live streams, I'm going to be like, bro, give me some grace. I can't do 12 hours, though. No, that's too much. It's crazy. Like, everyone is getting inspired. Well, that's good. That's good. So you guys like the longer live streams here. Because the last one was a little bit glitchy. Like I think this one's running okay. I mean, I was told that like the audio was good. Like the video was sometimes glitchy sometimes. But other than that, people said that, you know, it's watchable. I do know that it's a completely different like platform though. Like on TikTok, it was great because people would just be coming in from the FYP, and then if they like what they see, then they follow, right? You know. Here, it doesn't do the same shit. It literally doesn't. Like some people will see it and they might pop in, but like it's not like TikTok at all. But I don't want to do lives on TikTok because I don't want to give them formal rights to this. All of this. No. I don't want them to teach AI with my art. If they want to teach AI with my art and shit, give me something. Give me $5 for all the videos. You won't. They won't, you know? And that's 2,000 different videos. They're worth way more than $5. Do what's good for you. I'll try to support. Well, I mean, I'll try to do longer lives then, because I want to give you guys a good, like, you know, basis to like come and just like vibe out. You could be drawn while I'm drawn, you know. So I figure like a couple hours, like I feel like if I just show up at least 3 times a week for a couple hours, that could be cool. Maybe do some shorter ones here or there. But I'm trying to do way more, all this stuff here. Do videos, all that jazz. But like I have a lot of followers that like, they want to communicate with me. They want to hear me talk just like this. Like they want me to do videos, but they also want me to just talk or just like, you know, give all like my insight that I do, because it's helpful. So that's why I try to do lives specifically. Can you do Toro from my homie that died in 2022? Rest in pain. it's about to be 4-year anniversary. You wrote university. It's 4-year university. 4-year anniversary, but RIP to him. Yeah, we'll do Toro. Then I should also come here and do like black book stuff too. But I feel like personally, like people would learn more from seeing me do like letter structure than seeing me do color and adding color. Because I'll do many different letter structure styles, you know? Whereas color, just like color, color. Like you could be badass with freaking color, but if you can't do some dope ass structure to put the fucking color in, RIP. Straight like that, RIP. Gotta have letter structure. And you're not gonna get it just from just praying about it. No, you gotta put the actual work in. English isn't your first language. I speak Spanish also. I thought it was spelled like that. Oh no, yeah, it's not. That's university. A university is a college. Anniversary is what you're talking about. That's a ANN. ANN. Yeah. 321. Toro. I gotta do an RIP. RIP Toro. Toro. So that's script. It's a rough version of script though, but LLT. He's a Chicago-based artist. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm a Connecticut-based artist. And if you want to get technical, Southern Connecticut. Because there's a lot of people in Connecticut that is not as close as I am to New York City, that's for sure. They need to take a lot longer of a drive than I do. Have you ever heard of TNF? UAC, CSU? Maybe TNF. But to be fair, there's like crews like all over the freaking place that I feel like, I don't know, like so many crews have similar letters. So I might know a TFN, but you're asking me if I know a TNF. So I think in my brain, I'll be mixing those things up, you know, so. There are crews in Chicago. I mean, I don't know many crews in Chicago, but definitely shout out to Chicago. J4F, all USA based. I see them in Chicago. Well, I mean, there's a lot of crews that are out there that are dope that I don't personally know. That doesn't take away from their dopeness though. So that should say a lot. Like, just because I didn't personally know them, that doesn't mean that they're not fucking dope as shit. Okay? So that's what I want to formally say. Because some people be like, yo, you don't know this crew? And I'm like, sorry, I don't. They're like, oh, they're the best in freaking Australia. And I'm like, huh? Like, I'm from Connecticut. Why am I supposed to know some big crew in Australia? You know. Just like, do you guys know what's going on in like New York or Connecticut? No, because y'all from Chi-Town, right? y'all got Chi-Town business going on. You know? Yeah. But okay, we're at 2 hours and 1 minute. So I did my 2 hours of time. We did this one, this one. We did multiple names, and some people got multiple names done, and that's cool. I'm here for that. It's 5 p.m. See, it's time for me to go eat breakfast because man, I'm freaking hungry. But yeah, you guys go practice and all that good stuff. I might come back tomorrow. I might come back here tomorrow. But if I do, I'll definitely let you guys know on the other platforms or something. But all right, y'all. Peace and love. Do all that good stuff. Practice.